This is Japan. Japan is a beautiful destination which invites and attracts many Indian and global travelers through its breathtaking landscapes, cherry blossoms in spring to unique experiences like traditional tea ceremonies and vibrant festivals. Japan saw more than 3 million foreign tourists just in March 2024 alone, and Indians formed a major chunk among these 3 million visitors. But this number only reflects folks who were allowed to visit, not those who applied for a Japanese visa but couldn't obtain it.
Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of How to Visa with Atlas. Here, we guide and share with you the steps you need to take to obtain tourist visa for a specific country. In this video, we are going to delve into everything you need to know to get your tourist visa for Japan.
Before we get into more details, some context. Whenever you're planning a vacation to another country and this country requires you to obtain a visa, there are 7 critical pieces of information you must have before you do anything. These are indirect or direct application, visa types, application processing time, documents required, passport submission, application fees, privilege to make corrections afterwards. If you know all of these beforehand, you would be equipped to consciously plan the vacation. For ease of understanding, this video is also broken down on the basis of these 7 information pieces. Feel free to check the timestamps if you want to move ahead.
Let's begin. Step 1. Indirect or direct application. A direct application means that an individual can apply for the visa on their own, while an indirect application means that the same individual needs an entity to apply on their behalf. Now, in Japan's case, it's the latter. Yes, the Japanese embassy does not entertain direct application. As an Indian citizen, you must use a sponsor who is officially authorized by the Japanese embassy to apply on your behalf. Luckily, you can do this process both online and offline. If you wish to do the same online, head to your app store and download the Atlas mobile app on your phone. Once you sign up, you can simply search for Japan and open the Japan window. Once you are in, you would be able to see the Start Visa option on your screen. And if you scroll, you would be able to know the visa type and visa expert, check serviceability, read reviews and frequently asked questions. Also, the app would show you the exact date and time you will receive your visa. Super easy, right? Once you have read through everything and are confident, you can start your visa application right away. Now, if you would like to do the same offline, you can go to VFS Global website and book an offline appointment in one of their visa application centers. And that's all about knowing the medium of application. Just remember, for Japan, you would definitely need help from a sponsor.
Step 2. Visa type. A vacation normally spans for a week or a couple. Hence, tourist visas are short-term visas which have limited validity and allow a limited length of stay. The Japanese embassy offers tourists a single entry visa which has a validity of 90 days and allows a 30-day length of stay. If you exceed your stay, the Japanese authorities can take strict legal action against you, and this would impact your travel history.
Step 3. Application processing time. Application processing time refers to the time it takes the embassy to either approve or deny your application. This can vary for countries where you definitely need a sponsor versus where you can apply directly. In Japan's case, where you definitely need a sponsor and you're applying for the same online, it can take approximately a month for you to receive your visa. As we mentioned before, Atlas shares with you the exact date and time of visa arrival. But if you are doing the process offline, it completely depends on your appointment at VFS.
Step 4. Documents required. This is the most critical and important step. This majorly determines whether or not your visa would get approved. And unlike other countries, the Japanese embassy requires the applicant to share everything in detail. The information and documents you would need to fill this application are basic details like name, date of birth, age, marital status, gender, recent passport size color photos with these specifications, your passport number, round-trip travel ticket details, hotel reservations, bank statements for the last 3 months. Additionally, salaried employees need to provide past 3 months salary slips and a signed leave letter on the company's letterhead, while self-employed individuals must submit 3 years of filed income tax returns. The embassy will scrutinize and verify each document and post that only they would approve your visa.
Step 5. Submission of passport. This is a step which is mandatory for only a few countries. This step also depends on the kind of visa the embassy provides. For Japan, there is still a sticker visa, hence making the submission of your passport and any other document necessary. If you are doing the application process online through Atlas, we provide a pickup and drop-off delivery service. And also, you can see on the app how and where your documents are stored. But if you are doing the process offline, the VFS authorities would take your passport at their premise only.
Step 6. Application fees. This is the amount charged by the embassy to process and review your application. But this fees is not all. As for a Japan visa, it's necessary to apply through a sponsor. Therefore, the sponsor would also charge you a fixed amount. Whichever path you choose, offline or online, the total fees can vary between 40 to 50 US dollars. And by the way, at Atlas, we charge our fees only when we successfully deliver your visa on time.
Step 7. Privilege to make corrections. It often happens and is common to make mistakes while applying. These mistakes can be as small as a simple spelling mistake to a big blunder like not noticing your passport is about to expire. Now, some embassies, for example Vietnam, when they notice something like this, send back the application and give the applicant 24 to 48 hours to make corrections. Yes, some authorities are too kind, but unfortunately this is not applicable in Japan's case. Once rejected, you can either reapply or appeal the decision.
And that's all. These are all the information you would need when applying for a tourist visa for Japan. My only hope? That I was able to help you understand the process, and I'm wishing for you to make this trip very soon. We will be back with more guides. Till then, don't forget to like and subscribe to Atlas.